Louder now. And we are back. Welcome to the Sportsport. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sportsport. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away. Know what I say? She can't control. She don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up. Get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab shots on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
And we are back. Welcome. Another edition of the Sportsport. You know it. I'm Barnes. It's Tony. We got main Magic Mike behind the other side of the glass. And we're going to start it off with a touchdown throw from Zach Wilson in the end zone.
To Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore, who's getting an MRI today.
Sorry,
they announced. But, yeah, hopefully he is okay. But we do have some baseball breaking news we'd like to bring you. Pitcher Jake Arrieta has been released by the Chicago Cubs.
Wow.
The former Cy Young Award winner.
Wow.
Signed the free agent deal after leaving the Cubs with the Phillies. Didn't work out there. 6.88 ERA over 20 appearances this season. Is he headed to the Big Apple?
Dude, he's gotta be. Pick him up.
You'd be okay with that? You'd rather have him than Trevor Williams?
Trevor Williams?
I'm saying Arrieta over Williams?
Yeah, I think so. I think Arrieta will come around.
Yeah,
Williams,
give him a shot.
Yeah,
give him a shot. And
we need it.
Part two of this breaking news, too.
Get it again.
Former MVP candidate and MLB home run leader Chris Davis, the former Baltimore Oriole, has announced his retirement after only playing in 20 games last season and being a big disappointment since signing a 7-year, $155 million contract.
Wow, how old is he now?
35.
Oof.
I think the Mets, honestly,
pick him up.
Yeah,
what do we do?
A little punch. I don't know.
No.
That honestly was one of the most confusing ones for me. I mean, I know now he's injured, but before the injuries came, how he just like all of a sudden just
crumbled.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know,
dude. Absolutely nothing. I mean, got the money, didn't care.
Maybe it was complacency.
It's complacency,
dude, is what it is. Get the big contract. I'm in it. This is it. I don't care anymore. And then level of play drops, dude.
But I mean, it's such a cycle, though. Top prospect, disappointing in Texas, goes to the Orioles, All-Star, home run derby, and now done. I mean, absolutely insane. And I mean, since we're already there, we might as well start in the world of Major League Baseball.
We're already there.
Giving chases Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeBlanc begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna.
The wall is gone! 3-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
All right. The Yankees win another series, winning the series finale 5-2 over the Royals yesterday afternoon. And they went with the bullpen game. They had to start Lucas Licky, and they used, I think it was 6 relievers total to get the job done. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's a 5-2 victory.
5 relievers.
Licky, 5 relievers. Actually, no, 6.
1, 2,
I mean, because
3,
Licky's
4,
not a
5.
starter.
Oh,
come on. Anyway,
come on.
So Licky, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. They bring in Albert Abreu. He strikes out 4 over 2 1/3, gives up another run. But then the rest of the way, the bullpen does the job. 1 hit, no walks, 4 Ks from the 6th inning on. So pretty good bullpen game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chad Green did his job. Loizaga even too, looking pretty good. Britton got in there as well.
Yeah, Britton for the save after the botched double play, which I thought, okay, well, they're going to lose this game after that.
Oh, yeah, I know. You would think.
In front of you. Of course, it's Odor. And speaking of the whole Odor at third, guess who I called yesterday? The Schmooze. Steve Summers, I'm the fan. You know, the guy who's like 1-877-3. I know you've heard.
I have, dude.
Yes. I
Yeah.
called in.
He's more late night.
Yes,
dude.
What did
His
you say,
voice is
dude?
crazy.
I just mentioned the whole thing. First of all, he was kind of defending Boone, like saying, like,
Oh,
take
no.
the playoffs back. And I was like, listen, absolute train wreck. It doesn't matter. They're going to win the World Series, but he's a terrible manager. Mentioned the whole Florio, Greg Allen thing. And then I mentioned about Odor and LeMahieu, and he didn't have an answer for it.
Because there's no answer, dude.
I mean, looking at it, he's never played the position before.
Yeah, there is no answer, dude. Like, we even talked about it.
Yeah. So it doesn't cost him, thank God. At the end of the day, I mean, we like the series win, 11th straight series win versus Kansas City, and they've won 9 out of their past 10 series overall. Should be 10 in a row if it wasn't for the meltdown at Fenway Park, Tony.
Well, what are you going to do, dude? I mean, come on. You got to be happy with 9 out of 10 anyway, Barnes.
9 out of
come
10,
on.
but of course,
glass half full.
The Red Sox win yesterday. The A's win yesterday. But we do gain a game on Tampa, at least in that situation, since the two teams were playing. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm happy with it. And you looked at it, it was no home runs this game. It was all situational hitting. DJ 2 for
small
4.
Do we know about this?
Judge 2 for 5. Odor
About
2
what?
for 4.
Have you heard about Watson?
DeShaun?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is this true?
What is it? What do you got, dude?
According to Adam Schefter, the Houston Texans have released quarterback DeShaun Watson.
No way.
Is it real?
is that Schefter's burner?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
'Cause I haven't got an ESPN notification.
DeShaun Watson, Bristol's at daily filming of him leaving practice field 2 hours ago.
I don't know, man. Just be on the lookout.
I'm going to just do one more.
Quarterback DeShaun Watson walked the field with cameras rolling. He didn't like it. Why are you
Didn't
always filming
like
every day?
it.
So he left the practice field because he was being filmed.
But then
Nothing. This was 2 hours
But
ago.
I'm seeing a burner. Oh, this guy Barry McCoy. Doesn't that guy just like tweet out fake stuff?
It could be fake, but
That's 18 hours.
Yeah,
ago.
I saw that. That's the one I saw.
No, Barry McCockiner. I mean, that guy is a phone.
At Ultra Weed Hater.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
no.
Not our guy. there,
McCockiner.
okay? But yeah, I don't.
It's all right,
That's
Mike. It
that's not
happens,
happening. Yeah, everybody gets burned. I remember when Aaron Judge had a fractured wrist a few years ago, and they had a Brian Hoke burner account saying
Oh.
day to day ends up being 2 months. So
You know what? These people gotta get a real fucking job, honestly, dude. Get a life.
yeah, like
burner
Nestor
accounts,
Stash
dude.
with the Michael King
Sick,
burner.
dude.
Enough.
Oh, you're so cool, bro. You're a loser.
And speaking of guys that I've considered a loser at times, how about Tyler Wade yesterday? 2 for 3 with an RBI. He's 10 for his last 24 with 6 stolen bases. I mean, I don't know what to say about this.
What a segue, Barnes, is all I have to say on
Yeah.
that one.
I mean, are you surprised though? Push comes to shove.
Surprised? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, am I still
your
sour?
Uncle Richie, man.
Again, where is he?
He's on Facebook on our when we updated our cover photo. Do you know when we updated the cover photo?
Months ago?
June 15th. He just commented on it 26 minutes ago. What's going on?
I sent him, I texted him too. It's like, I sent him the link on Facebook Messenger that we're live. The second we went live, texted him, we're live, sending the link on Facebook. Uncle Richie, what are we doing?
Sounds like some McGillicuddies to me.
Oh,
Carlo Rossi.
So
dude.
you know, I'm impressed with Wade's done. I mean,
Of
I don't
course.
think he can
But
sustain it.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's
But
not
we'll
sustainable
take- we'll
here.
take
It's still
what we can.
sour.
We could take what we get right now. And you look, you know, overall 4 for 11 with runners in scoring position yesterday. All good, you know, pitching, offense, but the defense. 3 errors yesterday, 7 the past 2 days. I mean, obviously,
What's going on in the field?
I mean, well,
Not
Not
Work him
even
out,
just
Anthony.
Odor, though.
No,
Oh, there he is, Uncle Richie.
Uncle Richie,
Big
how
shout
are
out,
ya?
Uncle Richie. He's been waiting a while. We told him 1. We had some setbacks. It's almost 2.
Had a fumble.
He's here.
we had to
Barnes
meet
is fumbling
with a
the ball.
DEA agent. No big deal.
No big deal.
You know,
Thank
but
you for hanging with us here.
the errors. I
Uncle
mean, I
Richie.
that does concern me a little bit, but you know, I mean, they got guys at different positions and stuff. I mean, Higashioka, enough with the throws already. I don't want him attempting a throw anymore. And it's funny because the whole thing was always such a better defensive catcher.
No, obviously not.
I mean, Sanchez doesn't overthrow people like that. I mean, maybe he'll let the ball go by him, but as far as the throw down to second to third,
Always
usually
on
pretty
target.
So what would you rather have?
Oh, dude, you know what I would rather have? Of course, Sanchez. You kidding?
dude.
So, you know, that being said, happy to get out of Kansas City, winning
Right.
2 out of 3. And then, you know, just some side notes here. Top pitching prospect Clark Schmidt has completed his rehab assignment in Double-A, and they've moved him to Triple-A. So there's a guy possibly down the stretch. I mean, depending when guys come back and when you have off days. I think, I would like to at least see him in the bullpen. Just because, you know what I mean? Him in the bullpen versus Nick Nelson in the bullpen or Brooks Kriske. I mean, you know?
Do you think they will? Honestly.
Possibly, but my thing is, of course, they're going to blow it, and they're going to maybe September call up him, and then he won't be eligible for the postseason roster. But I just think, because we've seen that happen before. You bring up the guy, and they're big out of the pen, and then they can start, and it's fine. It's not everybody's Java. You know what I mean? That happened one time, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen again.
No, yeah, I would love to see him get the opportunity, especially, put him in the bullpen. What do you have to lose at that point, honestly?
Yeah, but if everything, of course, when does everything go right? But it's like with all these guys coming back, I don't think there'll be room for him in the rotation, and especially it's like,
oh no,
I don't if it's going to be Luis Gil or him. I mean, Gil's obviously deserved any start they could give him.
Yeah, definitely.
When he's pitched, so interesting to see how they start out the rotation. You got Kluber starting tonight for Double-A Somerset, so hoping he gets through that with no Stags, because it just. When it comes to the postseason, I want a veteran pitcher, a former Cy Young Award winner, a guy who's pitched in the postseason before, pitched in the World Series before with the Indians. I want him in our rotation. You know what I mean? Versus some younger guys. And I think at this point with the influx of guys, if he checks out, Severino checks out, Herman's got to go back to the pen when he comes back. I'm done with Herman, honestly. I know he almost said they don't hit it, gets the Sox, but it's like the conversation about what's he doing in a playoff start, and I think he's getting hammered if he has a playoff
No, I think you're totally right. I mean, especially when it comes to the playoffs, it pays to have a veteran. It pays to have that type of experience, not only just for Kluber, but also for him to kind of set an example for the other pitchers and players as well. You know, I mean, you have a lot of young guys who haven't, really had much postseason experience, and he's going to bring a lot to the table in that sense.
Yeah, and I just love thinking lining up for a 7-game postseason series with Cole, Tyone, Severino, and Montgomery.
Dude, we said it in the past couple of days. They're going to have a really hard time getting through the Yankees rotation in the postseason if they make it there.
It would really give a break to the bullpen. Because they've obviously been heavily taxed. So, and you look, what's coming up here. So we got a 3-game series at the White Sox starting tonight. Of course, the first game being the nationally televised Field of Dreams game, 1 year after they were supposed to have it in Iowa, first major league game in Iowa, 7:00 on Fox. But to just take the juice out of it.
Oh, no, Barnes, don't do it.
I hope there's a late note to put Michael King in here. But as of now, Andrew Heaney gets the start versus Lance Lynn.
Oh, yeah, that's...
What are we doing?
I don't know, dude. I mean, Lance Lynn is not a guy to kind of mess around with. He's a great pitcher, and to put Heaney up against him, I mean, you're asking
maybe they're believing in Heaney.
You're asking for a bullpen game, dude.
Yeah,
which
you are, or a 6-4, which I don't want. I don't want 6-4 against a tough White Sox lineup, but it might be worse than 6-4. And I just don't I mentioned all those guys coming back, Herman possibly having to go to the bullpen. It's like going forward. I mean, there's no room for Heaney. I mean, I know they won't do it because they're too there's too much pride involved here, but they should just release him right now. Honestly, clearly. Come on.
Historically bad debut for Yankees loss against the Orioles last week.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Andrew Heaney is not a great pitcher. It's I guess you can kind of compare it to, picking up like Trevor Williams. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what they're thinking. It's I don't know.
They're thinking eating innings, but it's this is the whole conversation with the prospects doing a better job. The guys who haven't been built up yet doing a better job. Right now, Luis Severino, I think he's starting tonight in the minors. He should be starting this game.
I know. Bring him up 2 innings, 3 innings. Why not, dude? I mean, we talked about a little bit of their kind of amount of leeway the Yankees have at this point is close to none.
Right.
And this is a bad decision. This is a decision that could potentially set the tone for the game and have you get the L, dude.
Yeah. And it's listen, we've been wrong before, and of course in the future we'll be wrong again. But if I had to have a percentage of Andrew Heaney delivering a quality start, which is at a minimum 6 innings, 3 earned, I think I would put it at less than 2%.
Less than 2%.
Yes.
Wow. No, I mean that's not out of the question. I feel. I mean 6-3. I don't think he's gonna go 6 innings. He'll give up 3 runs. I think.
It's just so basically just me looking at this game, objectively here. I think for the Yankees to win, I mean they have to win 9-7. Honestly, something like that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to pick up the slack on offense for sure.
It's unbelievable what Lance Lynn is doing. Nearing career highs with velocity, a tick off of that. But you look at when he succeeded, bursting onto the scene early with the Cardinals. I mean, his velocity is up from there, and I guess I thought he pitched worse than he did, but when he was on the Yankees in 2018, his ERA was like over 4. I thought it was like 6.
On third,
I
play third base. I am a good third baseman.
He looked
Very
terrible. Good. I mean, are you shocked that he's pitching like a guy in contention for the Cy Young?
Oh, Lance Lynn?
Yeah,
absolutely, dude. I mean, you kind of said it. He past years he hasn't shown anything over the top. And you look at his ERA this season, it's at 2. It's at 2.
Yeah.
Career low. I mean, and he's been keeping that up consistently this year. I think it was a huge kind of turnaround for him and for the White Sox as well.
It's just like it seems like this unfortunate trend. Guys, ERA on the Yankees versus other teams is always higher though. And I feel like we don't see that like across the board more than we do with pitchers that pitch for the Yankees versus other teams. I mean,
is that a fact?
100% is a fact. Just think about guys that have pitched on the Yankees that were well known, established. Right. Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens.
Yeah. I mean, Johnson's tough. That was towards the end of his career.
But then if you look the couple years after that, the ERA was a run lower, a run and a half lower.
Really, dude?
It's just every single time. I mean, obviously he pitched so much more at the Yankees. The one guy, and I don't even have the numbers in front of me, maybe Andy Pettitte was slightly lower versus when he was with the Astros.
Right.
But everybody else, man, it's Sonny Gray, Carl Pavano. Anthony needs to pitch with that mustache. No, Nestor's already pitching. We got enough mustaches.
Oh, you can have enough mustache.
He needs the TV time. Wait, what's Jason talking about?
Lynn goes down by the 5th.
Wow.
Coaching Ant. Jason, he needs the TV time.
Meaning me. I need TV time. Of course I need more TV time. Downtime TV time.
But honestly, I mean, you hadn't really thought about that before about guys.
Honestly, it hasn't necessarily occurred to me, I guess. I haven't really – that hasn't been much of a narrative, I feel like, in sports media. So I haven't actually looked into it, I guess. But I don't know why that would be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe just the pressure of –
And the pressure. But Messina, another guy, definitely better on the Orioles. I'm just trying to think about other, like, big free agent guys that have come over, but it's like they haven't really signed. I mean, AJ Burnett. I think Sabathia's numbers were lower.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but now you're thinking about it, right? I mean, all those names. I mean, you can see where that makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. That's interesting.
So that's why it's been tough, and hopefully by the time it's all said and done, Garrett Cole's ERA will be lower with the Yankees, but he had some pretty good years with the Astros. I mean, I think he'll end up being better than he was with the Pirates.
What was his ERA on the Astros, you know?
I mean, we have to audit it at this point, but if I had to guess, I want to say his career ERA with the Astros, which is what, 2 or 3 seasons, probably 2.6 at most. Should be right here. Houston 2.68. How about that, Anthony?
I was just good for you. Yes, I'm very proud of you, boys, for getting that right. As if I had something. I don't know. Well, right now, dude, Yankees 3-0.
3-0. We're tied at 3-0 in an era where the average ERA is probably 4.5.
Probably right. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. So back to this game. I mean, do you feel this? Being in Iowa at this stadium where there's never been a game before, I mean, does that have any effect on what's going to happen tonight?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I would imagine the players are even more pumped and dialed in to play this game. I mean, obviously, Field of Dreams is one of the best sports movies ever made, arguably one of the greatest movies ever made in general.
Do you know what it got on Tomatoes or no?
do not know what it has on Rotten Tomatoes.
Michael?
Not that it really matters, okay? It does not matter. I would imagine it's got to be in the high 80s, 90. Because if it's not,
65.
dude, if it's not, it doesn't make any sense. If it's not,
65. Give me a 65. No, wait, they went 87 on the tomato meter.
most popular, I don't know. They got two different guys. Dead Pig says 97.
86. I mean,
87.
so 86 and a half. I mean, there you go. So no, that's what shows that Rotten Tomatoes has some credibility. I mean, because they have a good score. I think,
They don't have no. They don't have credibility, dude. But I mean, dude, phenomenal movie. Kevin Costner, James Earl Jones. We don't have to get into it.
I've actually never
But-
seen it. Honestly, in all seriousness, I've never.
All
seen it.
seriousness,
No, not seen a minute of it.
Have you read the book at least?
No. I really haven't. Honestly, he played.
Kind of baseball.
He was
fan
an
are you?
athlete. He wasn't a reader.
I was an athlete, and I read the book because I
Well,
have.
not as much of
I
an
just
athlete as
would
Brian
read
Barnaby.
Series of the Unfortunate Events and Matt Christopher books.
You read Series of Unfortunate Events?
I remember in the thing. That's why you guys were saying, "Oh, you didn't read the books first." The movie was trash, dude. The books so good, legendary.
The movie was so good, though. Jim
Michael
Carrey,
even agreed with
come
me
on.
when I
No,
said
I
it.
did.
Michael hasn't seen the movie.
Yeah, but I know books are always better than the movies.
That's not always true.
Yes,
No, it's not.
When isn't it?
I would say Field of Dreams is better than the actual Shoeless Joe book.
You're just saying that because you're the only person that read it and has seen it.
You haven't read the book either?
No. We had to read educational pieces.
I had to read it in English class in sophomore year of high school.
See, and in my English class, we were reading, very, very strong literature. You wouldn't understand.
That's all you got for me. Just you were reading very strong literature.
Yeah, because there were so many pieces. So many books I had to read.
tell you, I wasn't reading very strong literature. Maybe I was supposed to, but it doesn't mean that I did.
Well, junior, senior year, then we went to Shakespeare.
Well, we did that in middle school.
No, bullshit.
No, not bullshit.
I fucking read
Fairfield
To Kill a
County Public
Mockingbird.
Education System. Top notch, baby.
I don't think so.
I think it's about the water, honestly.
It could be.
Yeah, it's a water thing. But
What does that mean? Connecticut has trash water, dude.
But not trash education. Uncle Richie, how the hell are you? But that being said, Tony, I mean, I think
We read Great Gatsby. There you go.
Great Gatsby, yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah,
I read Hunger Games too.
like atmosphere tonight in Iowa.
I would say so, dude. I mean, oh my God, national game, hyped up all season. I mean, they've been building this field for the past year, maybe even more. I don't know, but dude, it's got to be, especially for the Yankees playing against. I mean, this is a good matchup.
Right.
It's not just like a throwaway game, like they're playing some shitty team.
Right.
Like this is going to be a hard fought game. The Yankees are in a position where it's do or die at this point. They need every W they can get, so it's going to be playoff atmosphere for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think honestly, even though this is closer to Chicago, I want to say there's going to be more Yankee fans there, just because Yankees are a national team.
Oh yeah,
this is an important game, and I mean they did sweep them way back in
Right.
May.
it's possible. Yeah.
So
How do you feel about the unis? Actually, I don't think we talked about them.
you're playing the part with the unis. So.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
I think they set this up perfectly. I am pumped to watch it.
Not
I really
perfectly,
am.
though. The cornfield and out in center field.
There is a cornfield, I thought.
Where?
though.
Do you see it behind
Not
Barnes?
a big cornfield,
I
but there
know.
are
Take a look.
corn
No,
husks.
not in there, but I saw another picture. It looked like there was some, but not
Because they built like some maze over
No, and
there.
I guess they didn't
corn
want to
maze.
get rid of the actual movie set because they like people being able to come.
Makes sense.
I
If
guess
you
could
build
just-
it, they will
they'll
come. Barnes wouldn't know. Hasn't seen the movie.
But
Haven't
I've
read
heard
the book.
quotes,
Go the
monotonous
distance,
quotes
dude.
over and
He
over.
doesn't know. Don't listen to him.
But that being said, Tony, looking at the game tonight, push comes to shove. What do you got?
Oh, dude. I think the Yankees are going to lose this one.
What's the score?
I think it's going to be 7-4. I don't think they're going to have the offense that you need. I think it's going to be 7-4.
I'm gonna say Judge puts 2 in the cornfields. Okay, Stanton 5 strikeouts, but they win 9-5.
Wow.
And Lynn gets hammered 5 over 2 1/3, 7 hits, because a lot of these guys were teammates with him back in 2018. They saw him get lit up in front of their eyes. It's going to happen again. And there goes that ERA.
I think
Looney.
Oh, I don't know. It's tough. Different win, dude. Different win.
I'm
Same guy.
scarred.
And
I'm
you're scarred.
It's the
And
same guy.
I do think you guys are set up for failure with Heaney off the bat.
I think Heaney is due for the first good start of his career.
I think he's going. I think he's going 3 1/3. Heaney gives depth. Heaney gives depth to the Yankees.
Yeah, but
Curveball is
Uncle
good. Gets
Richie,
hit a lot for outs.
Let's not sugarcoat it. Heaney is completely awful. Like, he's atrocious. I mean, there's not one good thing he does, and any of our top pitching prospects would be a better guy to run out there.
Except for Debbie.
Andrew Heaney. And there's a reason a team like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim traded him when they haven't had a good pitcher in 20 years. Clearly, you don't want the leftovers from them. Michael?
He's not wrong.
I mean, dude, I couldn't have said it better myself.
But, I mean, you have any thoughts on this?
On the game.
game?
Score
I'm
anything,
excited.
Dude. Cornfields. You think Kevin Costner's there?
Kevin Costner's there. He's throwing pitches out there. You know, he's playing catch out in the field, which is cute. But I'm here to see the Yankees continue this dominance, continue their path all the way to the World Series, where hopefully they meet the Mets, because that was my prediction. But, you know, you never know.
So what's the score, dude?
15-2, Yankees.
I love it. And one other point.
How do you even take that seriously?
What do you
though?
mean? That's so realistic.
Because
can't the Yankees do that?
I believe in
any
destiny.
given night.
That's
Thank you,
why.
destiny.
That's why. And it's like, you've seen a different Yankee team in the past 5-6
Oh,
weeks.
true, dude. True, very true.
You know,
Speaking of 15-run games, though, didn't the Red Sox score 20 runs yesterday?
yeah, but I mean, they've been due for that. I mean, they've been absolute trash.
I
The Red
know,
Sox are
dude.
terrible. And it's just funny. The schmooze last night. One other thing he said from the call, because I said Yankees are set up, replacement players. It seems like they're going to be ready for the World Series. And he
Right.
just said, well, Brian, I mean, I don't know if they're the best team in the American League. And my thing there is I think that they are, because I just think they've shown they could beat the Rays. They had the Red Sox. The bullpen just
They
blew
have
it.
not beaten the Red
And
Sox.
the Astros, they beat 2 out of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Do they play them again?
The Astros?
Or they beat them 4 out of 6 because they had
Mhm.
home and away. And they beat the White Sox three times in a row in May. So it's just like they've beaten the top competition, and they won the series in Tampa against the Rays this season. So I think they've shown against top competition they get the job done. Obviously, postseason baseball about offense and not situational offense, which I think they're showing they're getting better at in pitching that they have never had. It's like we're forcing these starts on these guys in the past that weren't ready for them. We didn't have an ace other than Garrett Cole last year.
No, I mean, it's an interesting point. Obviously, they do seem to rise the occasion against these better teams, but then sometimes, I mean, I feel like they've lost games against shitty teams, like the Orioles, like Detroit, Kansas City even losing one. They lost the Mets a couple times. And even so, they really haven't gotten on the hump that is the Red Sox, I feel, yet.
I don't know.
They did win 2 out of 3. Very true. But I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced. Yes, the rotation that's coming in, coming back from injury, is going to be a great addition. I mean, like we mentioned, they're going to be a filthy rotation. Yes, I agree. They haven't even started.
Thank you, Uncle Richie. See?
Number 1 fan right there.
Literally.
Uncle Richie. He knows his stuff.
And I'll end the Field of Dreams with one quote. They'll watch the game, and it'll be as if they dip themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick they'll have to brush them away from their faces. People will come, Tony. The one constant through all the years, Tony, has been baseball. America's rolled out by like an army of steamrollers. It has been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time, the field, this game. It's a part of our past, Tony. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be good again.
That's pretty good. You said that?
No, I don't.
They said it right after. Terrence Mann said that. James Earl Jones played Terrence Mann in that movie. Great performance. Phenomenal actor. Great guy. Great soliloquy.
Thank you.
Take it to the bank.
And that is the Field of Dreams tonight.
Wow. Really looking forward to it.
I'm pumped, dude. I
I
really am
mentioned,
pumped.
Got the softball playoff game at 6.
Mm.
The second game, if we win, is at 7:20.
So you're missing the game, dude.
Well, I mean, would I be that disappointed if we end up dropping the first game and then the first game? I mean, not really.
I hope your teammates are watching, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they're watching.
Honestly, they might be watching, but of course they know at the end of the day I want to win. I'm just saying I also want to watch the Yankees.
What's the game tonight? 7 o'clock, right?
7 o'clock. But luckily the field's 5 minutes away, from my place. So I'm just pumped, Tony. Like, you know what I mean? This is a good time of year. Football's coming back. The combination between football starting,
don't hurt
baseball,
yourself
with the big word.
With the big word, Uncle Richie's right, and he knows the Yankees
Yeah.
are winning the World Series, and that's I mean, it's just everything, all the trials and tribulations, Michael. I mean, could it not be more meant to be?
I mean, we're talking from 2016 till now. And then this year, all year, I feel like you've been the only voice of reason and hope for the Yankees when everyone on all those radio stations were throwing in the towel. Michael K's of the world. He didn't throw in the towel.
He threw in the towel.
No, he did not.
This
You go back to the tapes. As
I
Barnes
want
likes
to.
say.
I want to. It was every
Barnes.
other day.
I was
Every other day.
He was
I
close.
never had the towel.
No,
He never let it go.
Waving it.
You know what it looked
Okay,
like?
dude.
It looked
No.
Stop it. It looked. Have you seen Rocky 4?
Oh, yeah. He was like this, dude.
Yeah, that was Barnes.
As Apollo Creed died in the middle of the ring,
Said,
holding on to the towel.
gotta win this series, and then we're okay.
Yeah.
But we have to. That's it. And then what do? We win again, because that's why it's 10 out of 11 or 9 out of 10, whatever.
I want to roll back
Destiny.
the tape. I want to roll back.
You know, he didn't. Oh, he said he would soon. So
Yeah, we will soon. And then
And
just on top of it, you know how this is going to be poetic justice? Because this run in 2016, when they didn't make the playoffs, started when A-Rod retired. Gary Sanchez came up. And then you know how it's going to end? With the post-game World Series coverage with yours truly, A-Rod, breaking it down and possibly, Tony,
wow,
presenting your New York Yankees
the World Series.
with the Commissioner's Trophy.
Yeah. I mean,
That sounds pretty lame.
You
to me.
can't-
no, it.
A-Rod? Oh, God.
Dude. I mean, how can you? What better way to script
they
it?
got
Is Joe Buck on the call tonight or what? Who's
You know, he
commentating?
doesn't usually do regular season, but I
Fox,
wanna,
I feel?
No, it is Fox, but I'm saying
That's what I mean.
want to say just for this game he will, but I'm not. You can't lock me in for that. He might be busy with Jeopardy.
Pre-taped. So it's pre-taped, dude.
Joe Buck, John
Yes!
Smoltz,
John Smoltz, baby,
and
Tom
Ken
Verducci,
Rosenthal.
and Ken Rosenthal. Wow, what a lineup!
Bigger
dude.
chief, Ken Rosenthal or Tom Verducci?
Using like chief in the bad sense
Yeah.
of the word.
Bad sense.
Verducci, I think, is a bigger chief.
Oh my
dude.
God! And
I love
Michael,
Rosenthal. He's so dude.
Oh.
Rosenthal's chief. in the
Ceremonial
good sense
first
of the word,
pitch.
dude. Oh, I love
Ceremonial
the bow
first
tie.
pitch.
So nice.
Kevin Costner.
Of course,
Of course, dude. It's ready to throw some heat, dude.
Oh man, this is just such a good time with baseball. I have to say, and it's a shame,
Dude,
because-
we gotta watch this game.
We will.
No, we gotta go out.
Oh, you okay? I'm down. Maybe my game gets over early. I'll meet you guys. If
Fire
you guys are
engine?
gonna go.
No, we'll
Where's-
come. We could come up to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
where's that? Where
Stanford.
If it's in
Oh,
Stanford, but I'm saying if you want me to go to Norwalk or wherever, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can meet in Sono.
We can
Yeah.
meet in Sono.
let's get
We'll figure it out.
Alex's?
We'll see what his game is, though.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll text you guys.
He'll keep us updated.
But I'm
we
telling
have,
you.
we have screen time at 6 too. So
Okay,
yeah, it works out.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll call you guys definitely. So yeah.
All right, I'll see you later, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously. Round on me. First round on me, by the way.
Oh,
So let's go.
wow.
Second round on Mike.
And the rest of the rounds on Tony.
Yeah.
But baseball is great right now. Unfortunately, there are some teams that aren't so great, and like we've seen recently,
Well,
the Mets have been in that category, but
but
they did get the job done last night. And as of now, and I'll let you take it away after this, Tony, top of the 6, 4-1 lead against the
4-1.
Washington Nationals. Start with last night. Tell me about this 8-7 win in a suspended game.
I mean, oh my god! I mean, 8 runs, dude. I mean, I don't know what you called yesterday. What do you remember? What score you said yesterday?
He said.
Oh.
He said.
I want to say it was
8-5?
around-
I could go back to the.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I think I said 6-4, whatever. I mean, dude, the Mets scoring 8 runs is just like a godsend. I mean, 13 hits. I feel like everyone was kind of hitting. I mean, you have Nimmo was 2 for 5, McNeil 2 for 4, Alonso 3 for 5, Davis 2 for 4, and then Brandon Drury came up with a big pinch hit in the 8th. Villar had a sack bunt down the line, throwing error by the Nationals pitcher. I mean, they're not a good enough team anyway. They should be committing errors like that. Mets capitalize. Ended up shutting it down in the 9th. Edwin Diaz, only 1 strikeout, but didn't blow up, dude. Held it down. They closed it out. The only bad thing really is Carrasco got hammered in the beginning. He lasted, I think, 1 more inning, right?
No.
I thought he pitched 1 inning. No?
Oh, wow. I have to say, I can't believe I got this one wrong. I'm looking at this line here. Wait. No. Okay, no, he pitched one. He didn't pitch yesterday. They didn't put him back in. Carrasco. Hill came in.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, one walk, no decision. Because if you go back archive-wise, and we look at scores in Major League Baseball from yesterday.
I got it for you.
Yeah, play this first, and then I'll pull up the box score. And yeah, Carrasco won the 1 inning. I mean, what else has he done recently?
I know.
Sorry.
Oh, dude.
Your favorite?
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I mean, Rich Hill gets banged up. I mean, 3 innings, 3 earned runs off 4 hits. Got 4 Ks, I guess. But
Have
I
a
mean,
great start.
What?
We're going to win 2-1. Hill for
Come
Heaney.
on, 2-1. No,
Yeah,
wow, okay.
2-1.
I think Hill's scoring. I go high, dude.
But that's saying
don't
something
see.
for Heaney.
It does, dude. It doesn't say much for Hill, but the veteran, the soft throwing, pitcher, whatever, dude.
No, I think
Familia came in, looked strong, only giving up 1 hit. The bullpen barely gave it any hit. But just Familia, Castro gave up 1 hit each. Smith, May, and Diaz gave up no hits. They kind of locked it down, which was nice to see because I feel like we really haven't had much of a strong bullpen game in a while.
I can't remember the last time the Mets had 5 scores for the pen.
Yeah, dude. So it's good to see that the Mets are kind of their bullpen maybe is back. Offense a little bit. I mean, I was a little iffy just because it's just one game we really haven't been hitting well consistently. But then you see today, dude, Nimmo 3-run homer, and then to boot, he has a RBI single, puts them up 4-0. Robles, I think, just had an RBI something.
Phillies up 1-0
Double.
in the 4th over the Dodgers.
Wow, really?
And then to my dismay,
8-inning start. I mean, what?
Ooh. It's funny, dude. They've been talking because Mookie Betts is out, dude.
Your favorite
And
term.
everyone is saying how
averages.
the Dodgers don't have much to stand on without him,
no.
which is pretty crazy to think about. What do you got, Michael?
I mean, besides that 8-inning start, I mean, what else has he done recently?
know.
Your favorite term,
I know.
law of averages. He's gonna have a great start. They're gonna win 2-1.
Come on. 2-1.
Yeah,
Wow, okay. Now you
2-1.
go a little scoring. I go high.
Diaz will walk the bases loaded and then strike out the side.
And
That
I was
sounds
talking
about
about
right,
Stroman.
I mean, it
pitching.
wouldn't-
It's
At least 2
exciting.
walks.
But
Right. Oh,
right
yes.
now it's
Let's
4-1.
go.
So the offense has picked it up. The national scores 1-0.
Taking
So
2
we're
today, bud.
somewhat close. 2-0 Phillies now, by the way.
Wow. But anyway, dude, Phillies are hot, dude. It's tough. They have momentum their way.
Drawing
Whatever.
manager of the year.
But honestly, maybe.
Yeah.
But anyway, doesn't matter right now because the Mets are hitting. They have 12 hits so far through 6 innings, which I mean is pretty much unheard of for them this season. I wouldn't imagine we're having much of an issue. Aaron Loop is on the mound right now. Whatever, RBI double, Robles, doesn't matter. Aaron Loop is dynamite, honestly.
Right.
He's been the one who's really consistently good all season from the bullpen. So I really don't have an issue. I really can't see them losing this game, honestly, at this point. 6th inning. Let's go. We're only going 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Because there's double the rainouts and the off double headers and shit. We're only going 7 innings. So it's
and speaking to that, and I'm not a big, off script type of guy. I like sticking to my, points in order, Tony. But this just came to mind because we're talking double headers.
Yeah.
It just made me think about the new CBA. It's like there's really no chance they could just come together, and there's no risk of a lockout. You think that's impossible? Because that's what everybody on all these other sports.
you think there is a risk of a lockout?
Everybody's saying 100% there's going to be a lockout, like a delayed start, or at least drama down to the wire.
I mean, I could see that, to be honest, because you look at how they even handled the whole COVID season and everything, just deciding things between the Players Association and the owners. It takes up until opening day, if not past opening day, to make these certain rule changes, to figure out how they're doing the postseason. There's been just so much not much give and take on either side. There's been honestly everything. Arrows are pointing towards lockout, dude.
Do you blame both sides equally, or do you think it's more one than the other?
I would say it's more the owners.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit, I think, money hungry, pissed off that they lost a lot of money because of COVID.
But wouldn't they lose more money with a lockout next year?
Probably,
Well,
yeah.
at least some of them, like the teams that don't draw, like the Marlins.
Oh, yeah.
The
But
A's.
I don't know. I mean, there has to be some type of compromise, is what it boils down
Mike
to.
Trout, I heard, is trying to push things along. I mean, he's been injured. This is what he should be focusing on.
Right. No, which is good. I mean, Mike Trout, pretty much the unofficial face of baseball. I mean, to anyone, to any actual baseball fan, I feel like.
And to all our viewers out there, I mean, you think I was tight when the Yankees were going through it earlier this season? If there's a lockout next year and we're like a month delayed, 2 months, you haven't seen anything yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is everything. Like this cannot happen, Tony. Like we might need to start a petition or something because I am not missing a baseball season next year, especially with Aaron Judge in his prime. Absolutely not.
Be a little scared, honestly, if that happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
Push comes to shove, though. Like 23rd hour deal there, or
23rd and 2/3 hour deal. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I think
delayed
it's a lockout.
start.
Yeah,
not canceled season though.
no, definitely not canceled. They wouldn't cancel.
So, but it's just do it now. Why go through all the drama, the motion?
Because they're waiting. They're waiting to see who's going to budge. They wait till the very end, and no one's still going to budge. It's going to be like when the fucking government shut down because they couldn't figure out whatever it was. It's gonna be the same deal, dude. No one's going to want to budge, and it's going to fucking balloon up and explode, and it's going to be no start of the season at first, and then they have to figure something out. People are going to be pissed. People are going to be angry, and Barnes is going to riot.
Do you think a new commissioner would bring both sides together?
I would think so. Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, we talk about Manfred and how he like.
I think the owners like him though. I think it's just
Do
all
they?
the
Yeah,
players.
there's players don't like him.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's like the players are everything. Like talk about a bloodline though. Seriously, all these owners, are they making a dime without any talented baseball players?
Oh no, of course not. But I mean, I guess they're greedy, dude. I mean, honestly, you can tell by just the way they've been handling COVID seasons. Like I said, they are greedy. They're trying to milk every penny out that they can get. Excuse me. And obviously, the players and the fans get lost in that.
But Michael, you think I get my wish here and we don't get like some delayed start or missed season next year? Push comes to shove.
I think with Mike Trout on the scene, we got this.
Mike Trout is on.
And possibly on the New York Yankees next season. I don't know.
No
Just
way,
a little
dude.
food for thought. I'd trade Dominguez straight up for him. Throw in King. Maybe Wade too. No?
That would be at that point. The Angels should just cease being a team.
Prefer. We missed you, bud. Dodger ball girl. I just joined the Giants defensive backfield.
Is that
You guys see the video of the ball girl from the Dodgers tackling that fan who was running on the field?
Yes.
And he's saying now that girl just joined the New York Giants defensive backfield.
And speaking to that, and I know I keep going in tangents here.
That's
but
fine, dude. It's typical.
When I was waiting to get on the schmooze, how about 50 minutes on hold to get on?
I was actually going to ask that, dude. Give me a break, dude. Poor Mike over there. You know, ESPN Radio didn't.
So
no justice.
No justice. He's talking with optimism. Another caller's talking about winning 10 games about the New York Giants. No way. Like, not even a chance. I just love like people saying that before the season. It's a 5-win team with Danny Jones.
I don't know.
You don't even like football, Tony. Like, you can't even agree with me on this?
No, I'm not going to do it. I honestly talked about it before. I mean, his numbers with Saquon playing way higher than his numbers. What?
Not his win-loss.
Well, no, but dude, I'm telling you, this is his third season. Dude, he has to perform well. He's going to rise to the occasion because he knows that if he doesn't, he's out, dude. There's no way he's going to be a quarterback for the Giants.
He's going to be out. Gettleman's going to be out, and I wouldn't be surprised if it really gets that bad. Joe Judge might be out there.
I think you're going to be out.
We love the demeanor. We love the demeanor. Well, we love winning too, and if you're not winning, you're not anything. And speaking of not winning, I'm sorry, Tony. I think they're winning this game that's in progress, but Trevor Williams is getting hammered in game 2. You know it.
No, I do know it. I honestly do. But, I mean, because, dude, what is that, dude? I mean, Trevor Williams came over with the acquisition of Baez from the Cubs. And it's just like, again, I mean, Baez is a good player and all. Obviously, you know, definitely not on the radar, on my radar for getting picked up by the Mets, but we pick him up, whatever. And you get Williams, dude, like, the guy's fastball, like, tops off at 92, you know? He has a 5 ERA this season, only 61 strikeouts. I mean, he is 4-2, I guess, is an upside, but he's not a good pitcher. He's not a reliable starter. The only uptick is that, you know, I mean, Washington star they're putting out there, Eric Fetty, also not good. He's a 5.15 ERA. He's 4-8 in the season. He has about 80 Ks, nothing to write home about. So I would imagine with the uptick in the Mets offense, they would be able to kind of get some support runs in here for Trevor Williams because they're going to need them.
They are going to need him. So what's the score?
I think Trevor goes maybe 4 innings, gives up 4. Bullpen kind of locks it down. Mets take it 8-4.
15-0 Nationals. Williams doesn't even go an inning.
Oh my God, dude!
And it's
please,
just—it's not even close.
Please,
Michael, you attest.
Oh,
Yeah, I do. I
God,
can't. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
you're on
over.
board. It's over. It's over. And
It's
then,
not over,
speaking
dude.
of over,
You guys are
and
delusional.
I don't know if this is going to be
15-0?
a popular opinion here. I just want to answer our loyal fan here, Reese. Ravens to the AFC Championship game this year. Hard yes. Unfortunately, Reese, it's a hard no. And the reason is Lamar Jackson, one of the more dynamic quarterbacks in the league. But the whole thing at the end of the day, if you can't throw, you can't win. And that's a problem with Lamar Jackson. He can't fit passes into tight windows.
And he's not vaccinated.
And he's not vaccinated, so he's going to miss a bunch of games because of that.
Honestly, though.
But do we have one other comment here?
Your thoughts on Mets fans cheering goodbye Cuomo at Citi Field last night?
Gotta love that.
We don't comment on political.
We do not get political on the show.
Good chant, though.
Yeah,
chance, dude.
exactly.
Why not?
We're
dude?
talking about the chant, not the politic part.
Yes, yes.
Chant.
The politic part.
The chant.
The chant. Good chant.
That being said, Michael, we'll get into a little basketball here just for a sec.
Oh, God.
What were your thoughts on J.R. Smith enrolling at North Carolina A&T, looking to compete on their golf team?
I mean, apparently he's good. I think it's gonna pass. And I was thinking, dude, imagine being those golfers on the team. How sick it'll be to like have J.R. Smith on your team. You guys are getting the best gear. You know what I mean? He's definitely buying stuff for you guys. It'll be a show.
True. Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of camera ops there. I mean, it's a good time for everybody else.
Where is he going?
North Carolina A&T.
Oh.
You know what the only problem is? All that's good, and he's probably a great golfer, but I don't think they're going to have much success as a team because in golf, you have to report the right score, and I think we've seen with him in clutch moments, he's going to forget his score, write down the wrong one, and then get DQ'd. It's like he did, not knowing what the score was
in the NBA
2018 NBA Finals.
No, was that not the worst sport moment?
Absolute worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, I would say so, but I mean, he's got the caddy guy. Come on.
He's probably just as stoned as him.
No. I think it's going to be fine, dude. Will he get passed? I don't know. How old is JR now?
35, 36. It's
It's
insane. I mean, I guess.
Is that a D1 school?
Yes.
North Carolina?
Yes. It's in the subdivision. But the thing is, it's just because
is there an age gap?
Is
No,
just,
there isn't.
There's no age cap.
No, dude,
like,
I've seen 50-year-olds playing college football.
Yeah,
college football. That's just,
Yeah. But
Division 1.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't know. I think there's going to be some snag, but I would love to see it. Honestly.
I mean, definitely.
Everyone would love to see it.
I think
though.
it's good for golf.
And a former teammate of J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, they're saying dealing with a strained calf, diminished role with new draft picks coming in. Michael, you think we're getting a Blake Griffin type of buyout with $60 million remaining?
Yeah.
And he's headed to Los Angeles. To play for the Lakers.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that coming off the bench.
Yeah, showing I'm back. I still have it.
Solidify that second unit.
Hit some threes in the corner.
Unit.
So we do have that. And how about another former teammate, Isaiah Thomas?
Yes.
81 in the Drew League.
Yep.
Lakers considering signing him as well.
Dude, he was emotional.
He was
after
crying.
That game. He was crying.
He's so
Dude, screw the Celtics.
Oh my God.
Right?
For Kyrie.
Look, how did that end up? You could have had, dude, they had IT. I don't know if you know the story, Tony.
No.
But he plays in a playoff game
Mhm.
the night after his sister gets murdered.
Oh my God.
And he balls out. What do you have, like 45?
Yeah.
Win the game. Dude, the garden in TD Garden erupted. The city of Boston erupted. They loved this dude. And all he wanted was it wasn't even a big contract he was top 5 in MVP voting that year too.
Yeah.
All-star.
Yeah.
And he banged up his hip in that playoff run. That's why they didn't get to go far. And they trade him for Kyrie and Kyrie dogs. I mean, it's karma for them, but
It is karma.
hopefully IT gets back because I've always loved him. There's a classic photo of him on draft night where there's just one reporter next to him interviewing him. And it's like, shout out to that one reporter that knew IT would be
Yeah,
you know,
because they were cleaning up because he was the 60th pick in the draft, last one of the night.
Yeah.
So,
Lakers,
I
huh?
think,
Yeah, dude, he'd be great.
What would the average age of the Lakers be at that point?
He's not that.
He's
not that-
33 or 32. I mean, he's not. You're bringing the
33.
age down.
honestly.
They got these 36.
But it was older than
35,
that, dude.
37, 60. No, it's 32.
No, it's not.
They just showed it. It's 32.
No, he's 60.
32.
They showed it. They showed it.
32, yeah. So we'll see. And then another Lakers move.
He's trying to go to college too.
And Mike brought light to this the other day. They signed Mac McClung from the summer league team.
Did they?
So you were ahead of the game.
Yeah, I knew that, dude. I could tell he is a LeBron type of player.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? Do the two-way deal.
Yeah.
Have him come up for injuries.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
let him develop in the G League. He'll be good. And speaking of developing, how about IQ 25-7 last night for the Knicks? In the summer league?
Their draft pick
Miles McBride,
Dude.
6 for 6 from 3.
from 3, dude. Quote of the summer league so far by him. It's not about. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. It's not about getting ready. It's about being ready when you're called, and that's the mindset of a rookie in the summer league already. You gotta love it. I mean, the Knicks and IQ coming out. The Knicks culture now is they all love to work hard. They love the process, and they're all a bunch of young guys doing it. It's pretty dope to see. Man.
Yeah. So the summer league rolls on, and then just some NFL topics here. Dak, another MRI on the shoulder, says he's targeting the final preseason game. I think he's full of it, just like his owner.
I think so too, honestly, dude. I mean, they were talking about. I think they went to the Texans to ask them how to deal with like an arm and like a shoulder injury because of Watson, which must allude to them being a little bit in over their heads with him. Honestly, it's definitely more serious than they're kind of portraying. And I mean, you see it all the time in sports, especially now.
No caddy in college, by the way.
Is that true? I said it and I was like, "Ooh, do they
Carry
caddy
your
in college?"
bag, no carts either.
Right, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No caddy in college. Wow, Uncle Richie. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for Smith. Then he's done.
He's not doing that. But yeah, and I think too with the Cowboys, we saw them collapse last year. I mean, they technically almost missed the playoffs narrowly, but terrible division with Dak healthy, right? They win that division, so they don't want that type of situation again. So play it slow and
Dude, trade for Minshew. Bring Minshew. Trade for him. Let him start. And honestly, they're
Trade
gonna forget
Dak
about.
for
They're
Minshew?
gonna. No. No, they don't need a trade.
Trade a 5th round.
Yeah.
Oh.
They. But dude, I guarantee you, it'll be like we could see a Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe thing.
Possibly. That
He's.
crazy.
Yeah, I love Minshew. Hard worker.
Yeah. And how
Stash.
about the most interesting name in the NFL? Clinton Dix.
Why is that so interesting,
dude?
dude?
49ers. Because who has had a name close to that, Tony?
Exactly.
So
Clinton
why is it-
Dix.
Haha, Clinton Dix.
And then our guy Denzel Mims has blamed his slow start on weeks-long bout with salmon poisoning. He said he was throwing up for 2 weeks straight.
Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense why he hasn't, been talked about a lot in this preseason.
Right.
Because he's supposed to be our number one, I'd say.
Yeah.
Right now.
Are we buying it?
I am.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
dude.
definitely.
He's not.
Yeah, he's
a stud.
Good. Yeah, just give him the ball in the red zone.
Yeah.
Salmon food poisoning for 2 weeks.
I'm not a big
though?
salmon guy, honestly.
Neither am I. But
I-
2 weeks food
but-
poisoning.
Fish can get pretty ugly.
Yeah.
People die.
Yeah, dude. Death.
2 weeks.
Die.
Dying, death, and bereavement. It's a class in college, Tony.
Your face, Tony.
What?
I don't know why I just said that, but I just felt like saying it.
No, it's great.
It's a course, though. I'm not kidding.
Did you take it?
No.
No.
Saw it when I was signing up, though. It was an option.
No interest.
No. No, thank you. We're alive right now. We are not dead. So that's why we're not taking a class like that. And speaking of alive, we have the Wyndham Championship at Sedgefield Country Club, Greensboro, North Carolina. And right now, and he's led some tournaments before, I don't think he's won one yet this year. Russell Henley fires at 62, 8 under par. And just scrolling down the leaderboard here, I mean, I don't see our guys anywhere. Honestly, I really don't.
No.
I mean, I literally have not seen one guy yet, and I'm all the way down to 3 under here. I mean, we're like really searching for this now. Honestly, this is embarrassing. Ricky Fowler 1 under.
tied 61st, first guy on the list. I mean, it's golf. What else can I say? Did you guys make it to the driving range yesterday?
No, we did not. We had a lot of work to do.
We did actually have a lot of work to do, and we got the work done.
We did.
that we
Yeah.
needed to.
Hey, that is what you got to do. So, this tournament will carry on. Like I said, last grasp effort. Did the Mets just score?
No, it's top 7 right now. Diaz on the mound, just gets the first strikeout.
Was it 3 straight strikes? Or
No, it was a 1-2 pitch.
Okay, so New York Mets closing in on their second victory. We'll cover this action, give you a leaderboard update tomorrow, and
Why don't we just sit here and watch the rest of the game, dude?
FedEx Cup playoffs next week.
Diaz is looking scruffy, dude. He's got a little goatee
I
going.
haven't really seen that before, I have to say.
I think Robles has got a hit off of him. Probably a stand-up double here. Yep. Zimmo playing it in the outfield.
Maybe the Diaz high wire act returns. Other than that, fellas, anything else you like that?
Only thing I'm adding is, of course, the Manny Pacquiao fight has been postponed because of the fighter that I forgot his name. He's got a
contusion
cut in his eye.
On his eyeball?
Like in his eye somewhere, and it needs immediate surgery.
Whoa.
Wow.
From a fighter?
I think it's from a past, fights. Yeah. And it's just like,
I just want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao go after it. And how about Floyd, instead of dancing in the ring, try to knock him out? How about just first person to knock out wins $1 million?
yeah.
How much money would that fight generate?
Oh my God.
$20.
No way. 20 mil, dude.
Yeah.
Each person.
That's 40 mil.
Especially if you're saying that they have to knock him out to win the money.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Has that ever happened before?
No.
They've never made some.
But
That's kind of
honestly,
you can't do that, dude.
we know what time it is. It's bloodline time, like Tony says.
2 outs right now, baby. Top 7. Let's go.
Thank you to the loyal fans. Keep
Fans.
commenting, liking, subscribing.
One more.
One more comment.
Enjoy your
I was
day.
close
Uncle
last
Richie,
week with Bryson
Shambo
DeChambeau
this week, Ricky Fowler.
Let's
Mike
go.
Sky.
Yes.
So nice pick there, Uncle Richie. Get out on the course. It's a beautiful day. Everyone enjoy their day. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Hey
guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.